Picture a young boy in Pretoria, South Africa in the early 1980s, hunched over a computer. This is Elon Musk, a name that would one day be synonymous with innovation and futurism. But before he was the driving force behind Tesla, SpaceX, and the Boring Company, Musk was just a curious kid with a knack for technology. At the tender age of 12, Musk taught himself computer programming. It's hard to imagine, but even then he was already exhibiting the tenacity and self-driven learning that would become his trademarks. With this newfound skill, he created his first video game, Blaster. This early venture into technology wasn't just a child's pastime, it was a harbinger of the innovations Musk would bring to the world. But Elon's education didn't stop at the keyboard of his childhood computer. This young boy was a voracious reader. He would devour books not just for school, but out of a deep, insatiable hunger for knowledge. From Isaac Asimov's science fiction to dense technical manuals, Musk was constantly feeding his mind, absorbing ideas and theories that would later form the backbone of his groundbreaking ventures. It's important to note that Musk's education wasn't confined to the traditional classroom. He was a self-taught prodigy, a testament to the power of autodidacticism. His thirst for knowledge was unquenchable, and he was constantly pushing the boundaries of his understanding. This was a young man who was never content with just the surface-level knowledge. He needed to understand the how and the why behind everything. This thirst for knowledge and early fascination with technology would pave the way for Musk's future ventures. They were the first steps on a journey that would lead him to redefine what's possible in the realms of electric vehicles, space travel, and artificial intelligence. This was the early mind of Elon Musk, a young boy in South Africa, who would grow up to be one of the most influential figures of the 21st century. Fast forward to the 21st century. The boy is now a man, and his thirst for knowledge has not waned. Elon Musk, the man who has been at the forefront of technological innovation, has a unique scientific process that sets him apart from others in his field. His approach to science and technology is rooted in what he calls first principles thinking. This is a method of reasoning that requires you to break down complex problems into their most basic, fundamental truths. Instead of accepting what is widely believed or assumed, Musk challenges these notions, dissecting them to their core essence. This process of critical thinking allows Musk to develop innovative solutions, ones that are not constrained by preconceived ideas or existing frameworks. He doesn't just tweak existing models or try to improve on what's already been done. Instead, he rethinks the problem from the ground up, building a completely new solution. This approach lies at the heart of his success with his various ventures. It's the reason why he's been able to venture into diverse fields like rocketry, battery technology, and artificial intelligence. And he's done all this without formal training in these areas. For instance, when Musk decided he wanted to build rockets, he didn't seek out a degree in rocket science. Instead, he read books, absorbed as much information as he could, and then applied his first principles thinking. He questioned existing designs and methods, broke them down to their basic components, and then reassembled them in a way that made sense to him. But how does a man with no formal training in rocket science or battery technology become a leader in these fields? Musk's secret lies in his self-teaching habits and his belief in learning through immersion and problem-solving. He has often said that he doesn't just read one book on a subject, he reads dozens. He immerses himself in the topic, absorbing all the information he can, and then applies that knowledge to the problems he's trying to solve. This is how Musk taught himself about rocket science. Before founding SpaceX, he consumed textbooks and technical papers, diving headfirst into the world of thermodynamics, propulsion, and all things rocketry. He didn't wait for someone else to give him the answers. He sought them out himself. And when he wasn't reading, he was doing. Musk believes in the power of hands-on experience, of learning through doing. He's not afraid to roll up his sleeves and get his hands dirty, to test theories and learn from the results, whether they're successes or failures. This approach isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about gaining understanding. It's not enough for Musk to know how something works. He wants to know why it works. He wants to understand the underlying principles so that he can apply them in new and innovative ways. It's this combination of self-teaching, immersion, and problem-solving that has allowed Musk to master complex subjects and disrupt industries. He didn't need a degree in rocket science to build SpaceX or a background in automotive engineering to revolutionize electric cars with Tesla. He just needed a thirst for knowledge, a love of problem-solving, and the determination to keep learning no matter what. Musk's commitment to self-learning and immersion has allowed him to master complex subjects and disrupt industries. Musk's journey has not been without its share of failures. In fact, failure has been a constant companion in his quest for innovation. Take SpaceX, for instance. Its early years were marked by a series of unsuccessful rocket launches. Each failure was a blow, costing millions and pushing the company to the brink of bankruptcy. But here's where Musk's perspective on failure sets him apart. He doesn't see failure as a dead end. Instead, he views it as a valuable lesson, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and innovate. Each failed launch was not just a mishap, it was a treasure trove of data, a chance to understand what went wrong and how to fix it. This mindset is deeply rooted in Musk's scientific approach. In science, failure is not just expected, it's necessary. Experiments fail all the time, but these failures are not seen as defeats. They're stepping stones, leading scientists closer to understanding the truth. Musk applies this principle to his ventures. When a SpaceX rocket fails to launch, he doesn't abandon the project. He delves into the data, identifies the problem, and iterates on the design. Each failure brings him one step closer to a successful launch. It's a philosophy that's deeply ingrained in his approach to learning as well. Musk doesn't shy away from complex problems because he's not afraid to fail. He's not deterred by the enormity of the challenge or the possibility of failure. Instead, he embraces it, knowing that each failure is a lesson learned, a step closer to a solution. Musk's perspective on failure serves as a powerful reminder. It's a reminder that failure is not something to be feared or avoided. It's a valuable part of the learning process, an opportunity to grow and improve. It's a reminder that the path to success is often paved with failures, and that each failure is not a setback, but a stepping stone towards success. In the words of Musk himself, failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. And in his journey, we see the truth of these words. For Musk, failure is not a setback, but a stepping stone on the path to success. Musk's scientific journey has had a profound impact on the world around us. His relentless pursuit of knowledge and his insatiable curiosity have not only led to groundbreaking innovations, but have also redefined what it means to be an entrepreneur in the 21st century. From the electric cars that now roam our streets, to rockets that have the potential to colonize Mars, Musk's fingerprints are indelibly etched on the canvas of our future. His companies, Tesla and SpaceX, have challenged the status quo, disrupted entire industries, and inspired countless others to dream bigger and reach further. But Musk's impact extends far beyond his tangible achievements. His unique approach to problem solving, rooted in first principles thinking, has become a beacon for a new generation of innovators. It's a mindset that encourages us to question assumptions, to break down complex problems to their most basic elements, and to build our understanding from the ground up. And his commitment to self-teaching, to learning through immersion and experimentation, has rekindled a belief in the power of autodidacticism. It's a reminder that formal education, while valuable, is not the only path to knowledge, that the tools for learning are within our reach if only we have the curiosity to grasp them. Musk's legacy, then, is not just in the products he creates or the companies he builds. It's in the way he thinks, the way he learns, the way he approaches challenges. It's in the countless entrepreneurs and innovators who now look to him as a model, who see in his journey a blueprint for their own. Elon Musk, the scientist behind the CEO, an innovator, a disruptor, a self-taught genius who has forever changed the way we view the world. His story is a testament to the power of the human mind, to the potential that lies within each of us if we dare to unlock it. His journey is a reminder that the future is not something that happens to us. It's something we create.